Brother and sister, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you guys are watching this video from. This is not your boy, Adamslink. I hope you guys are doing great. Thank God it's Friday. Well, another issue has happened again, and this time in Delta State. Guess what? According to the media, they said site engineer killed in Delta State by employees after discovering large sum of money in his account. A gruesome murder has shaken the community in Delta State, Nigeria, where a site engineer, Chizuke Udolo, was killed by his employees after they discovered he had a large sum of money. So let me now break it down for you. One particular guy, someone contracted, his friend actually asked him, please, I beg, help me supervise this my project for Delta State. Supervising the project and employing workers to work there. So this man employ his workers to the work there overtime. This is the project. You see, the project has even he has they are almost bringing the project up because he has exceeded uh, the foundation. So on an unfaithful day, this site engineer wanted to pay his workers, and somehow, they discovered that he has large sum of money in his account. I don't know how they discovered it, that he had large sum of money in his account. They no buy him that day. That day they discover, say, yes, this man get large sum of money in his account. So when after that day work, they went home. The site engineer came back the next day, and the workers came, not knowing that the workers have planned that, see, this site engineer will go buy am for here. They have planned to buy the guy. So when they came, one thing led to another. They used hammer on this guy, handed him, and buried him close to the foundation. They buried the body close to the foundation. Close to the foundation. Close to the foundation. It was the owner of the site. And after they did that, of course, they took his phone, withdraw large sum of money. It was the owner of the site that was getting worried that, where is this guy? This guy ran away with my money, was contacting his fellow friend. Then later, after much investigation and report to the police, the initial report to the police was that this man ran away with the money they gave him to construct a project. That was the initial report at the police station, not knowing that site workers go buy this man. Investigation led to another thing led to another thing, and then they discovered that site workers buy the guy, and they bury him close to the foundation. A deep foundation. This one is not shallow anymore. A deep, they dug the ground well. So now, guys, another update. You know, nowadays we are careful about almost everything. Now we should be careful about site as well now. If you want to employ anybody to work for you, I beg, carry person follow body. By the time the person see their faces, then if you tell the person, may go. Or if you employ anybody, you go show them this news. Say you now they see this news about employee may go buy site engineer, abeg. All you na faces, I don't send and give, I don't video this video, send and give my brother. Make anybody no try wetin this person do. Yes, so you have to be extremely careful. Do not think it's awkward to be telling your site employee, say, make dem no try kpai you. No ever think that kind of thinking. You are trying to protect your life. Don't look anybody face to say, no, I'm not supposed to tell them this thing. Tell them. Tell them. This is a new update. Tell them. Tell them. Tell them. Don't look it as if it's too awkward for you to tell them. Look at the policemen.
Yes, I used to see them. I used to ask them. They say that they didn't. No, they didn't. They have not cited my brother. Okay, before we arrested these boys, was there any time that anybody accused you of maybe saying that you know what happened? Yeah, sure. They have been accusing me since then. Okay, now that the police have worked and the suspect arrested, how do you feel? I feel relieved. I'm very, very happy. Okay, thank you very much. God bless. The deceased, the person that was murdered. Daddy, now that we've been able to recover your son's remains and the fact he was murdered, how do you feel? Well, I feel happy because if I'm not recovered, I don't know what I can do. Yeah, okay, at least there's a sense of justice. Yeah. It's a pity that people were employed to make their own ends meet. They end up killing the person who gave them food. It's very sad. We are very sorry for your loss. But I'm glad that at least we've arrested some of them. And justice will be served, definitely. I appreciate your effort. Thank you, sir. What will be your son name again? My name, Anaga. Your own son name? Your picking name? It's okay. Chigozie. Chigozie? Yes. Okay. How old is he? About 30 years. Okay. So we just interviewed the father of the disease. We'll be interviewing the suspect shortly. Daniel, okay, on that fateful day when what did make them kill that boy? Because they said they want to kill and call him and everything inside. Okay. Where were you? How not to kill him? Now they kill us. As the man enter inside and say me I go happen to sleep. Okay, if you say that they kill him, but you did the one they kill him. Yeah. How they take kill him? They tie rope for a neck. Okay, you know what they use hammer break his fall? The hammer knows some of the rope now. Okay, you know what you see the rope. Okay, where they bury him? Like a fish man now they bury. Where you doing that they bury him? I did the site. You did the site. What's your name? Daniel. Daniel who? Oshiode. From where? Benue. Okay. Who go show us where they for bury him today? Let me go show you. Now you go show us. Okay. Thank you. David, thank you. David, okay. Why they arrest you? Why did they arrest you? They arrest me because I tried to withdraw money from somebody's account. The person that tried to withdraw money from your account, where is he now? He's there, sir. He's there. Yes, when you tell you I said they kill him? Now, when they go work for Warren and they tell me, say they kill him. Okay, when I bring the phone to you, say you withdraw money for their account. Who bring the phone to you? Now, one of my brother and Pius. Your brother, what be his name? Victor, Titus. Is it the same mother, the same father with you? Yes, sir. Okay, so what we have here, there are two suspects who conspired to kill a site engineer who employed them to work at the site. For reasons best known to them, there's some money in his account. They conspired, they murdered, they buried him at a shallow grave at the site. We have two suspects here. Two suspects are also at large. This is the remain of the victim who was brutally murdered on the 10th of December 2024. If you look closely, the hammer that they used to break his head, they even buried him alongside the hammer. They also buried him with the rope that they used to tie him before killing him. This is what they call man's inhumanity to man. The only thing wrong that this victim did was that he empowered them, employed them, paid them to work for him. Lo and behold, the mother did in cold blood. This is why.
It's quite unfortunate, guys, but that is the story. You have heard from the CP and CP Bright Adafe. May God continue to reward you. Thank you for your good work, and things you have been doing. Really thank you. So that being said, let's move forward. Let's talk about the Lagos traffic. Say Lagos traffic day for yesterday caught people unaware, and it was even trending. Lagosian wake up in the morning to discover say Lagos State authorities, in collaboration with Ministry of Works, has completely blocked one section of one street in Lagos where motorists use a lot without informing the public. You see cars everywhere completely blocked. See cars. So there is nothing wrong with development, developing roads, repairing roads. But Nigerians are just seeking for one thing. Please inform people. We have formed the habit of not caring about anybody. Now, I think say there's a little bit of information you are informing people. Even banks, usually they do not inform if they want to do maintenance. You don't surprise say network no dey work and nothing they work. MTN, all those people, they do not inform. Nobody inform anybody when I want to do something. Recently, that we are seeing a little bit of sympathy when it comes to information, informing customers. Even NEPA, you know NEPA now, no they try and know what they want to inform you for. So guys, it's wrong. Inform people, let people know. So time there will be a maintenance on so part of the road. Please try other roads. Or better stay at home.
When you think that this is the best time to do this thing. So what has happened here is that Builder, Mr. Builder, has a contract. This contract has been signed over 3 years ago, right, which is to preserve the integrity of the Independence Bridge. Independence Bridge today is one of the oldest bridges in the country. And if you put it to date, I'm sure if you go and check it, it's maybe almost 80, 90 years old. Independence Bridge, which connects, Victoria Island from the Bonny Camp into the marina side of Lagos Island. And it's been the oldest even in this entire corridor.
Apart from maintenance, just inform people. You understand? That was what people were angry about. You never informed us and you just let us come outside, go see so now just scatter road. And all those ministry, all those workers, road workers, they don't usually come out on Sunday, Saturday, or more on Saturday or Sunday. They usually come out when there is work days. Work days is where they want to be doing roads. Let them change it now. Let them come out on Saturday and Sunday to do road. But they want to dey come out work days. When people they go work now, that day una know say you na want to dey do road. Well, that being said, then if you hear from this Reno Mockery said Lagos has a landmark of just 3,345 square kilometers. Yet, it is a home of 11% of Nigeria population. It is one of the most densely populated places on the planet. To put it into perspective, Niger State is 76,363 square kilometers. This means there are 23 Lagos State in Niger State alone. Yet, Niger has only a quarter of the population of Lagos State. This means that Lagos has limited option when the government want to maintain road. They do not have the luxury of space, and despite this contract, people keep trooping to Lagos State. Please, facts, check me. Every day, night buses bring 6,000 people into Lagos, many of whom are looking for Lagos State to treat them better than their own state could. When they don't get that 5-star treatment, they come online to say nasty things about Lagos. Yes, you unusually spent hours in the traffic in Lagos yesterday and today. That is not an indictment on the leadership of Lagos State. It is an unfortunate, unnecessary, with when major roads have to be repaired in a state with land constraint. Instead of insulting Lagos and its people because of this inconvenience, why not appreciate the fact that the Lagos has built blue and red line train that offer you an alternative to road transport? Does your state have such? Capital no. Compared to Lagos, many states are merely glorified villages. One state even celebrated the first bus stop in its history, yet people from that state are criticizing the Lagos state. Chairman, this Reno Mokere talks anyhow or lie. You dey London all the way from London, just dey yarn rubbish. Just dey yarn rubbish. Well, na rubbish na I wan dey yarn, make dey yarn dey go. But however, I think as a Nigerian, whether you go Lagos, go anywhere, you deserve to be informed in case of any development. You deserve to be informed.